You're a First Blood fan? You ever seen the original First Blood?
I've seen it. It's there's a lot of the movies and shows that you guys talk about that I've seen, but it's been however long.
First Blood was a real moment for me as a kid. Like, you went to the flea market and got the $5 survival knife with the little hand saw,
the compass,
matches, you know,
the Bowie knife,
like the whole deal. Like, today would be considered a lethal weapon. They would just sell them at Family Dollar for $5.
It's amazing, the movies then, the way they end. They just end. Just watched Caddyshack the other night, another 80s.
Oh, no cliffhanger at all.
No, the end is the end's the end. It's just fun. At the end, it's like, all right, we're all going to get laid. That's it. Credits.
I think that kind of goes back to some of what we've talked about with even just shows. Like, I love a good one-off season that it's like, it's one season, here's this story, and that's it. Instead of it being, it's being drawn out and drawn out and drawn out. So are they going to make more?
I feel like Reacher, they drag out Reacher. I just finished the 3rd season of that.
Okay.
And now I'm done, and now I can finally either get rid of my Amazon Prime, I can get rid of Netflix, unless Peaky Blinders comes out, or until football season.
Yeah.
I liked Reacher, but God, boy, they dragged the hell out of that thing.
They do. I do feel like that 3rd season drug out.
I loved every minute. That's what we watched in Iceland, is we pulled up Reacher every night and watched it. And that guy is the perfect, like, archetype 80s badass dude. He can't act for shit, but he plays the role perfect. You know what I mean? He's like, he can't act for
nothing. He's a decent actor, but you're right. He's not. Yeah, he's not giving, but he's not there to act. He's there to
be a badass. And he crushes it. And I was wanting more. Like, when this season ended, I'm like, golly, you know, can't we just stretch this out a few more episodes? Because he's always a badass.
Of what we're saying. But
exactly.
Well, no, I think it's interesting. I think I almost feel like that whole can't act thing is a part of that, like, who that character is supposed to be.
Here's my devil's advocate to that.
Yeah.
Who would you say is one of the best actors you've ever? Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
You give him the acting chops of Denzel Washington, but you take away his muscles in his body. Does he still play Reacher?
No.
There you go. Can't act for shit. But he looks like a badass.
But he looks great, and you look at him, you're like, okay. And then what's great is, like, looking at the women characters, the female characters, he fucks them all.
Oh yeah, which is the best part. Like, he doesn't even mention his old girlfriends.
No. But he also doesn't even. He already knows. He just looks at them and he's like, yeah, she's gonna want to fuck me. And then there's the scene in season 3. He swims through basically the entire ocean through all these rocks.
Which was badass.
Gets out of the woods. He's walking down, and that chick's like, fuck me. It's gonna happen.
And the girl and the cop jumps on him and starts making out with him. He's like, it was only a matter of time.
Yeah.
But he, dude.
She comes in the shower the 2nd season. He's taking a shower. She just walks in naked.
But I will tell you, they can make 100 seasons of that show, and I liked it so much because it reminds me. It reminds me of good Die Hard 80s Bruce Willis. That Lethal Weapon, that badass kind of thing.
So this movie's coming out, The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, and he's in it, but he's basically just Reacher. Have you seen this fight scene? So these guys are all period pieces, right?
Yeah.
Please tell me Reacher's just gonna bust through there with
just
the green shirt on.
Yeah, that's what he does. Check this out. So there he is.
There he is. That's Reacher with glasses.
Just Reacher.
But he's so good at it. Here's the thing: it's believable. If I saw that guy coming around,
the only difference is they put glasses on him.
Yeah, he's Reacher.
Dude, it's got Superman and Reacher in it.
Yeah.
Why are we not watching this?
Hold on, I love that he steps in, nobody looks at him, and he just looks backward out the door and smiles
that
and just lights him up.
A period piece with Reacher. It just looks like he changed from a green shirt to a blue shirt.
He's like the Terminator. He came through time and just landed there.
What's great about
filming
him,
locations were right next to each other. They just did this in the afternoon.
Like when Michael J. Fox did Family Ties and Back to the Future at the same time.
In the same lot, right?
Same lot. But the thing about this particular actor is he's perfect for that role. Like when he was swimming the ocean in Reacher and he comes out and he's walking towards the cop without his shirt on and stuff, and I'm like, I get it. Like, I look at my wife, I'm like, he can be your boyfriend. I get it. Like, this guy, he's a monster, but...
Dude, it makes you want to work out.
Oh, my
Watching
God.
that guy, you're like, I got to get in the gym, man.
Yeah, but that's not even fair.
No.
His genetics are incredible.
Well, I think also, like, with season 3, they had to put the Dutch Giant in there because you couldn't do 3 seasons of this guy being the biggest dude.
No,
you got
that was so good.
Did you notice this last season they stepped up the savagery in it a
Oh,
little bit?
that last fight with the Dutch Giant?
Oh, my
Holy
No, I'm
gosh.
talking about, like, Reacher was just straight up killing people.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and other seasons they would show it mildly. This season it was just like savage.
Yeah, it was. I do think it was good. This is one I need to come watch with Chris because my wife would not be a fan of this movie.
Nah, she would if he took his shirt
You
off.
see this? He's just, look at this shit. He's just walking through.
She'd be like, "Hey Jay, let's watch that Gentleman movie again."
Let's hope that Reacher doesn't do what Dave Bautista did, right? So Dave Bautista felt he was typecast as the big bulky guy, as the heavy in all these movies.
Uh-huh.
So then he slimmed down.
Yeah, if you're a big guy like that and you're getting those roles, just enjoy the ride and be that guy. Mm-hmm. Just like if the Reacher dude said, "I'm gonna get on Ozempic and get rid of all my muscles and take acting classes," your whole thing is gone.
Yeah, you're not an actor.
Yeah.
You're an action hero. You're an action figure is what you are.
You're a badass. You're an action hero, yeah. But being a true Gen X movie guy, I think they've taken something from us and we don't realize it, was the arbitrary booby shot in everything you watch. Every movie you knew there was going to be a pair of boobs and a hot chick and something, but
well, that was because
gone.
there was nowhere to see it but there. Now they can see it anywhere. Kids can see boobs anywhere.
You got a point. That's it. They don't want to go through the trouble.
They could bait you with Friday the 13th. There's going to be a booby shot. We got to do just, oh my God, a set of tits on this girl. Really? Are they better than these? Just scrolling through.
No, you're right. Friday the 13th, that was the thing. You were going to get Jason going after campers, a girl with a nice rack, and he was going to die in the end, but maybe not die. That was it. You know, that was the formula.
And you might see a boob.
Oh no!
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Phoebe Cates was my first crush. When she came out of the swimming pool in Fast Times, I'm like, whoever that is my dream girl. And she's still hot. If you see her like pictures of her today, I think she's got a like a boutique somewhere. She does.
I'm curious. Why is it that you think that Jennifer Aniston is still single?
She might be a pain in the ass.
That's probably
yes. Probably.
That's probably.
That's the only thing that I can think of too.
What is the saying? The simplest answer is usually the right one.